Sigan, kamu masih main game kah? Bilangnya mau belajar bahasa Inggris.
Butuh hiburan ah. Gak ngerti-ngerti aku materi naratif teks. Ngebosenin betul Cerita aja kan?
Cerita itu justru seru sih, Gan. Ada struktur, konflik, sama solusi. Kayak game atau film favorit kamu itu nah.
Emang bisa ya? Game itu kan interaktif. Cerita loh cuma, ya cerita.
Coba aku ceritain ya. Misalnya, suatu hari, seekor tikus kecil terjebak di dalam perangkap. Tapi alih-alih menyerah, dia menyusun rencana.
Kayak game puzzle dong. Ada masalah, ada jalan keluar.
Persis. Itu yang disebut orientation, complication, resolution dalam naratif teks.
Oke, aku siap dengerin materinya sekarang. Tapi, habis ini, kamu bacain cerita lagi ya.
Hi everyone, welcome back to English class. Today we are going to talk about a fun and exciting topic, narrative text. Have you ever read a fairy tale like Cinderella or the Legend of Malin Kundang? Yeah, these are examples of narrative text. So, let's find out what narrative texts are and how they work. So, what is a narrative text? A narrative text is a piece of writing that tells a story. It can be real or imaginary, and it's written to entertain, to amuse, or even to teach a lesson to the readers or listeners. Narratives usually involve characters, the people or creatures in the story, setting, where or when the story happens, events, usually starting with a problem, followed by actions, and ending with a solution. Let's think about some types of narrative text you may know. Fairy tales, like Snow White, Cinderella, or Rapunzel. Fables, stories with animals as characters that teach a lesson, like the tortoise and the hare. Legends and myths, like Malin Kundang, Timun Mas, or Legenda Danau Toba. Adventure stories, action-packed tales full of danger or exploration. Horror or fantasy, spooky or magical stories like Harry Potter or urban legends. Have you ever read or watched a story that made you laugh, cry, or learn something? That's the power of narrative. Now, let's break down how a story is built. Just like a very good story, narrative texts have a structure, a beginning, a middle, and an end. In narrative text, the structure is called 1. Orientation. This is the beginning of the story. Here we find out who are the characters, where or when does the story take place. Example, once upon a time, in a small village, lived a poor farmer with his daughter. 2. Complication. This is when something goes wrong. A problem or conflict arises, and it makes the story interesting. The characters have to face challenges or danger. Example, one day, a dragon came to the village and took away the farmer's daughter. 3. Resolution. This is the ending of the story. The problem is solved, sometimes with a happy ending, sometimes not. Example, the brave prince fought the dragon and saved the girl. They live happily ever after. narrative texts have some special language features. Let's explore them. First, narrative texts use past tense because the story already happened. Example, he ran, she lived, they saw. Second, it uses action verbs to show what the characters do. Example, climbed, escaped, shouted, fought. Third, it consists of descriptive language to describe characters, settings, and events, so readers can imagine them clearly. Example, a dark forest, a tall angry giant, a cozy little house. And lastly, time connectives to show sequence or time order. Example, then, after that, suddenly, finally. Try spotting this when you read a story next time. Let's look at a simple story and identify the structure. Let's break it down. Orientation. The mouse lives in a small hole. Complication. The cat wants to eat the mouse. Resolution. The mouse tricks the cat and escapes. What is the moral of the story? Maybe think fast in dangerous situations. Let's review what we have learned today. We have learned that a narrative text is a type of text that tells a story with the purpose of entertaining the readers or delivering the lessons. It has three main parts: orientation, complication, and resolution. It uses past tense, action verbs, and descriptive language. Awesome! Now you are ready to explore more narrative text and maybe write your own.
Hana, ternyata seru juga ya belajar naratif teks. Aku baru sadar kalau tiap cerita tuh ternyata punya pola.
Iya kan? Sekarang tinggal kamu coba bikin ceritamu sendiri sih, Gan. Cuma butuh ide, tokoh, dan twist dikit.
Gimana kalau ceritanya tentang cowok yang tadinya malas belajar, terus jadi ngerti gara-gara teman yang bawel?
Dih, bawel. Kamu itu yang gak bisa berhenti main HP.
Oke deh, ini baru awal cerita kita.
Now it's your turn. Let's practice with a simple activity. Read this short story and identify the three parts: orientation, complication, and resolution. A young boy named Raka loved playing in the forest. One day, he got lost and started to rain. He cried for help. Then, a kind old man appeared and guided him home. Raka was so happy and thanked the man. Orientation, complication, resolution. Pause the video and try to answer it. You can discuss it with your friends or write it down.